What if the job you're working so hard for right now slowly disappears over the next few years? Not because you failed, but because it's no longer needed. It sounds extreme, but it's already happening, and most people don't see it coming. Over the past decade, technology hasn't just improved the way we work. It has quietly started replacing entire roles, reshaping industries, and redefining what job security even means. The shift isn't loud. It doesn't happen overnight. But if you look closely, you'll notice something unsettling. Some jobs are shrinking. Others are vanishing completely. And new ones? They demand skills most people were never taught. Let's begin with the most vulnerable category: repetitive work. These are jobs built on predictable patterns, where the same actions are repeated daily with little variation. Think about data entry, basic administrative roles, or simple customer service tasks. For years, these jobs were considered stable, even safe. But today, they are among the easiest to automate. Artificial intelligence systems can now process data faster than any human, respond to customer inquiries instantly, and operate 24/7 without fatigue. What used to require entire teams can now be handled by a single system. And companies are noticing. Not because they want to replace people, but because efficiency is hard to ignore. Now consider transportation. Self-driving technology is no longer a concept, it's an active field evolving rapidly. While it hasn't fully replaced human drivers yet, the direction is clear. As the technology improves, the need for millions of drivers worldwide begins to decline. Truck drivers, delivery workers, taxi drivers, roles that once formed the backbone of many economies are now facing an uncertain future. Walk into a modern store, and you'll likely see self-checkout systems replacing traditional cashiers. Go online, and the experience becomes even more automated. From browsing to payment to delivery, human interaction is becoming optional. And when interaction becomes optional, it often becomes unnecessary. Manufacturing has already undergone this transformation. Factories that once required hundreds of workers now rely heavily on machines and robotic systems that operate with precision and consistency. They don't take breaks. They don't slow down. And over time, they become more cost-effective than human labor. But here's where things become more complex. For a long time, people believed that only low-skill jobs were at risk. That as long as you had a degree, or worked in a skilled profession, you were safe. That belief is starting to break. Today, artificial intelligence can design graphics, write articles, generate videos, analyze complex datasets, and even assist in writing code. These aren't simple tasks. They require creativity, logic, and structure, qualities we once believed were uniquely human. So now the question changes. It's no longer, which jobs will disappear? It becomes, which humans will adapt, because not all jobs are simply erased. Some evolve. Others transform into something completely different. And entirely new roles begin to emerge. But adaptation isn't automatic. It requires awareness, effort, and sometimes, uncomfortable change. And that's where the real divide happens. Some people notice the shift early. They learn new skills, explore new tools, and position themselves ahead of the curve. Others wait. They assume things will stay the same. And by the time reality catches up, it's too late to react comfortably. Research from multiple global organizations suggests that a significant portion of today's jobs could be partially or fully automated within the next decade. Not instantly, but gradually, and then suddenly. Companies across industries are investing billions into artificial intelligence and automation technologies. The goal isn't just innovation. It's speed, efficiency, and scalability. Experts consistently highlight a key pattern. The jobs most likely to survive are those that require deep human qualities. Creative thinking, complex problem solving, emotional intelligence, adaptability. In other words, the future doesn't eliminate work. It eliminates routine. Here's the truth most people avoid. Your job is not guaranteed. Not because you're replaceable, but because the role itself might be. And the most dangerous mindset you can have right now is believing that things will stay the same. Because the moment you stop adapting, you start falling behind. Silently. Gradually. Then all at once. So ask yourself honestly, if your current job disappeared tomorrow, would you be ready? If this made you rethink your future, subscribe to Docu Signals. Because in the next video, we're uncovering hidden files the world was never meant to see. You don't want to miss that.